Hello, good morning, and welcome to this week's flow. Just take your time and find that comfortable position on your mat, lying down or seated, somewhere that really makes you feel at home, at ease, making sure that you can give that space for for your body and your mind, your body, to start making that transition from whatever has been going on, however exciting or stressful, and just gradually arriving here and now. And in order to make that transition, you can start gently checking in with the body, noticing areas of tension, places that you might be holding consciously or unconsciously. And just thinking of that idea of support coming from the ground. It's that one little trick, that one little switch that if we switch, allows us to find that great ease within the body. So notice how when you're really sure about that support coming from underneath, automatically the muscles can switch off. And gradually starting that scanning down, head to toes. You don't have to make anything happen. You don't have to do something specific, just scanning through and noticing, finding that awareness. And gradually you can start shifting the attention to the breath. Noticing that movement of the breath, expansion and release, opening and letting go. That's it. And from that place of support and balance, you can start waking up and activating the body. So moving fingers and toes and hands and feet, stretching arms and stretching legs, reaching, opening, expanding and twisting, allowing the body to open in places that you don't usually go throughout the day. So go for the odd, go for the weird, go for the one that makes you, shakes you up in a way. Awesome. And eventually we can roll all the way over to one side and softly come all the way up to sitting. Finding your sitting bones, find that length through the spine, easing the shoulders, softening the chest. That's it. And just bring your hands over to your knees. And let's go for the spine. So inhale, opening chest, shoulders, eyes. And on the exhale, just letting it all melt back. Inhale, opening. Exhale, back. Couple more of those. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. Last one, open. Exhale, back. Nice. And just come and find center. Great. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up, interlacing fingers. Let your head drop. Let your hands reach on the back of the head, gently letting the elbows drop on either side. And let that be heavy. You've got your sitting bones on the ground. Think of the spine lengthening. And if you'd like, you can add a little rolling of the head, as if you're trying to draw a tiny smile on your chest with your chin. And if there are specific areas that you feel that you'd like to stretch a bit further, you can pause there for a moment and stay there until you feel that extra tension sort of dissolving gently. Nice. And just finding center, letting the arms release, let the head roll all the way back up. Nice. And again, hands to knees, inhale, opening. Exhale, back. Inhale, opening. Exhale, back. Last one, open. Exhale, back. That's it. Come and find center, side stretches. Right hand coming over to your right. Inhale, left arm reaching up. Shoulders release, neck is free. Great. Find the sitting bones. Think of that space lengthening through the back. Inhale. On the exhale, you're just bending all the way over to your right. Left sitting bone stays down. Left arm reaches out. Everything is soft and relaxed. Your neck is free. Taking deep breaths and think of the rib cage expanding as you do. Shoulders soften. For 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, rising up. And let's take it all the way over to the other side. So, making sure the right sitting bone stays down, your right arm extends and reaches out and away. And just opening out. Finding space across your right side. If you can bring the whole forearm down to the ground, I mean the left forearm, without your right sitting bone rising, just go for that. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, side bending to the right. Inhale, rising up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left. Couple more of those. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Last round, up. Inhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Perfect. Reaching up, inhale. Exhale, release, both arms coming down. Great. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees opening nicely onto the sides. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, release. Coming forwards, letting your head come all the way down. Make sure you're not holding the head back. The head provides the necessary ideal counterweight
So as you're leaning forwards and your head is heavy, you can feel a great stretch running across your back. And also whatever stretch you're feeling around your hip joints and hamstrings and back of the legs, that multiplies the moment you let the head loose. So go ahead and let it fall. For 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, just rolling up.
Vertebra by vertebra, coming all the way back. Nice. Now from there, you could optionally turn over sideways onto your mat. So if you'd like. And from there, we're going to keep the right knee bent and we're going to extend the left leg over to the side. So again, you can turn it sideways on your mat or you can still face forwards as you are. Nice. And once we're there, you can flex that left foot. No bad at doing that. And you can bring your forearms together, interlacing fingers. Let's go for a quick wrist warm up so we can go up. Nice. Start that lovely figure of 8 that I know you love so much. And turn it all the way around. So as in the other way around. And changing the direction again for 3. And 2. And 1, release and start a gentle squeeze. You add the resistance that makes you feel that this is a workout for your hands and your forearms. Good. You make it work. And shake it. Perfect. Nice. Once you're done from there, just gonna say, good. Right hand comes over to onto your right. And we're going to lift the pelvis up. So make any adjustments that will allow you to have a nice mechanical advantage to sort of reach up. And we're going to lift the pelvis, bring the pelvis right on top of the right knee. Left leg stays extended. Left arm comes up and over your head, reaching out and away. Opening that whole space across your left side. Nice, and stay. For 3. And 2. And 1, breathing in. And on the exhale, we're going to come down slowly. Good. Your left hand will not touch down, but you're going to shift and change the placement of that right hand and turn the fingers pointing inwards, let's say. And we're going to come and bring feet parallel, both feet onto the floor. Great. And from there, you can change again, maybe your hand facing sideways, your right hand. And on the next inhale, lift the pelvis, left arm reaching up, and stay. Eyes looking up. Pelvis goes up. Good. Reach. Engage those glutes. For 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, we're bringing it down. Let that right leg extend. So left knee's bent, right leg extends. Again, changing the direction of the fingers of the right hand, pointing now towards the top of the mat. And we're going to take it up again. So inhale, lifting the pelvis. Pelvis comes up. This time it's your left foot that's flat onto the floor. Right leg is extended. Left arm extends out and away. Great. For 3. And 2. And 1, let it release, coming back, pelvis sits down, changing the direction of that right hand. Inhale, pelvis comes up, left arm reaching up. Good. 3. And 2. And 1, breathing in. On the exhale, we're letting the pelvis come down, opening that right knee to the side. Again, changing the direction of the right hand, extending the left leg. Up we go. Inhale, reach. Good, for 3 and 2 and 1. Softly bringing it all the way down. Feet parallel, knees parallel. Inhale, pelvis up. Left arm reaching up for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in, exhale, coming down, extending the right leg. Now inhale, lift the pelvis. Left arm reaching beyond the head for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in, exhale, let it all release. Well done. Whew. Bring both knees in and just hug your legs and just letting your back fall back, letting the head release forwards. So this one, I'd like you to feel a nice deep stretch along the back. And of course, the way to do that is to make sure your head is heavy. For 3 and 2 and 1, gently rolling up. Perfect. Come turn sideways again onto your mat. Nice. And from there, going to the other side. So keeping your left knee bent, right leg extended. Go ahead and flex that right foot for now, just for a bit, as long as we just stretch a bit the insides of the arms. So right palm facing up, left hand just pressing the right hand, the fingers of the right hand down. Great. Stay into the sitting bones. Find that lovely sense of length. Good for 3 and 2 and 1. Release and swap. So now your right hand pulls the fingers of the left hand down. 3 and 2 and 1. Perfect. Exhale, letting it release. Left hand coming on the outside of your left leg. Making the necessary arrangements. You can maybe rotate that right foot slightly, right leg, so it can step nicely when the time comes. And whenever you're ready, make sure that your shoulder stays on top of your wrist. Always good to keep those alignments for your safety. And inhale, lift the pelvis up. So pelvis comes right on top of that left knee. Shoulder ideally stays on top of your left wrist. That's your left shoulder. And your right arm extends out and away beyond your head. Great. And just hold it there for a bit. Find that space opening across your right side. It's a nice deep stretch here. Holding there for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, softly, we start taking it down. You know what follows now. So we're going to bring both feet parallel now, changing the direction so we face forwards on the mat, like the top of the mat. You can change the direction of the fingers of your left hand. Probably facing outwards is a good idea. And on your next inhale, lift the pelvis, right arm reaching up. Eyes can look up too, but you can go anywhere your head likes, actually. Just don't let it drop back. That's not a good place to be. Keeping the alignment, head, neck, spine, and keep the pelvis going up for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, we'll bring it down. Pelvis comes and sits gently. Left leg now extends. You can gently rotate again. That's your left hand pointing towards the back. And whenever you're ready, we're going to take it up. So lifting the pelvis, right arm extends out and away, left leg extends. Your right foot is solid, and it's one of the 2 points or 3 points of your foundation. 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, we're letting it release. Come and bring both feet parallel, knees parallel, maybe changing the direction of that left hand. And on your next inhale, lift the pelvis, right arm up. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. Exhale, letting it release. Let's take in the last time for a gentle flow there. So letting that left leg drop to the side, changing the direction of that left hand, extending your right leg, right foot. Good. And from there, inhale, reaching up, pelvis pushing outwards, coming right on top of your left knee for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. Exhale, softly bring it down. Both feet parallel, changing your supporting points. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Right arm up for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. Exhale, letting it release. Softly extending that right leg, changing direction of your left hand. Inhale, reach. Good for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. Exhale, softly bring it down. Bringing your feet parallel. Last rise. Inhale, lift for 3. And 2. And 1. Exhale, release. Bring it down. Nice. Arms coming around your legs. Let your back fall back. Let the head drop. For 3. And 2. And 1. And exhale, just rolling up, coming back to sitting. Let's go for a little stretch again for the arms. So right hand pulls the left down, shoulders release. Good for 3. Find the sitting bones, allow the belly and the rib cage to ease. Nice, and come and swap left hand, right fingers. Lovely. Release, and now we're going to bring the right arm all across. Make sure the right arm is extended, and we're blocking forearm to forearm. Good. Make sure the right shoulder drops down. 3, 2, 1, and come and change. That's your left arm now coming across. Forearm to forearm. Make sure you're extending that left arm. Breathing softly for 3. And 2. And 1, letting it release, arms coming around your back, interlacing fingers. We're going to let the head drop. And on the next inhale, just extend both arms, reaching back and up for 3. And 2. And 1. Exhale, letting the arms release. Go for a quick shoulder roll here. Nice. Make sure you're using your full range of motion. 3. And 2. And 1. Perfect. And inhale, opening the arms. On the exhale, right arm comes on top, hugging your shoulders. Let your back fall back. Inhale, opening, chest opens. Exhale, close. That's your left arm coming on top, back goes back. Inhale, open. Exhale, back, the right arm on top. Inhale, open. Exhale, back, left arm on top. Nice. And just go ahead and release. Coming back to sitting, and let it roll all the way over to your table. Great. Spreading the fingers wide. Connect with that circle in your palm. Let it reach down nicely. And let's go for the cat-cows. So inhale, pelvis drops, eyes look out. Exhale, tail tucks in, head drops forwards. Inhale, opening, looking out. Exhale, back goes back. Inhale, opening, looking out.
Exhale, back goes back. 2 more of those. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. Last one opens. And exhale, back. That's it. Coming, finding center. Tucking your toes under, knees coming up, and just gently sending the pelvis back and up, reaching a semi-downward dog for now, just holding it there. Allowing the shoulders to rotate as you're sending the body back and up for 3, and 2, and 1. Great. If you'd like to take a little break, you can always come down to your child's pose and then come back up whenever you're ready. If you're good to carry on, just go ahead and extend the legs and let both heels drop down towards the ground. It doesn't have to be fully extended. Just keep it at a comfortable level. Good for 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Inhale. And now on the exhale, we can bend the knees, untuck the toes, bring it all the way down to your child's pose, just for a couple of breaths. Shoulders stay relaxed. Elbows bent. For 3, and 2, and 1. Breathing in. And on the exhale, start rolling up. Nice. Back to your table, tucking your toes under, coming all the way back to the downward dog. For 3, and 2, and 1. Shifting the weight over towards your left foot, release the right. Go ahead and extend the right leg back and up, out and away. Holding there for 3, and 2, and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, we're going to bend that right knee, bring it all the way in towards the chest. Shift the weight coming down to the plank, right knee hovering in for 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, kicking back again, 3, and 2, and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, we bring it all the way in, right knee tucks in, and right foot steps down between your hands. Great. And from there, bring the body up. The toes of the left leg are tucked under. Left leg is extended, right knee bent. And just nice suspension, nice and steady, strong. Feet onto the floor, shoulders relaxed. And just if you'd like to add a little workout for the arms too, you can always let them stay parallel to the ground. And let's move it around a bit. So inhale, opening the right arm to the back. Holding there for 3, and 2, and 1. Breathing in. Exhale, bring it all the way back to center. Inhale. On the exhale, left arm opens to the left. Holding there for 3, and 2, and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, back to center. So let's put it in a little flow. So inhale, right arm back. Exhale to the center. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale to the center. Inhale, right arm back. Exhale, finding center. Inhale, left arm back.
Exhale, finding center. Good. Now inhale, both arms up, maybe with a little back bend. Exhale, letting it all release. Both hands down, right foot back, pedaling the knees. Nice. For 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. And let both knees come down. Untuck the toes. Bring it back. Child's pose. Now here's a good place to let everything switch off. With a literal idea of switching off. Everything becomes heavy and relies solely on the ground for the support. No muscular tension from your side, not at all. Not even the slightest engagement. 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, softly start rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Nice. Coming all the way back to sitting. And from there, you can go ahead and fold the mat in front of you. We're going to come all the way up onto the knees. So folding the mat if need be, and coming onto your knees. Hands coming behind your back. 10 mini camels to open up the chest. So important not to move it from the legs and not to drop the head too far back. The rest will come. So hands behind your back. Inhale, opening the chest. Eyes will naturally look up, but just think of them as looking diagonally to the front up, not directly up above you. So that's the inhale, exhale coming center. Inhale, opening. Exhale, 2. Inhale, back. Exhale, 3. Inhale, back. Exhale, 4. Inhale, back. Exhale, 5. Inhale, back. Exhale, 6. Inhale, back. Exhale, 7. Inhale, back. Exhale, 8. 2 to go. Inhale, back. Exhale, 9. That's our last one. Exhale, 10. Perfect. Bring it all the way back down, letting the lower back release, letting the head fall heavy, letting the arms stay pointing towards the back. And take many, many deep breaths, or very few but deep. And just thinking of the whole back opening with every inhale, just stretching those muscles down across the back. Inhale. On the exhale, we just start rolling back, up. You can sort out your mat. Good. And then coming onto the table, tucking your toes under, knees coming up, shifting all the way back to the version of your downward dog that fits for today. And just holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. Gently shifting the weight over to the right foot, releasing the left. On your next inhale, just go ahead and extend the left leg all the way up, back and up. Just holding there for 3. And 2. And 1, breathing in.
On the exhale, we're going to bend that left knee, bring it all the way in towards the chest, moving into the plank. That's your left knee hovering in. You might have to walk your hands a bit further forward or slide that right foot a bit further back. Find what works for you and stay. 2 and 1. On the next inhale, we kick that left leg back. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale. On the exhale, we bring that left knee in, coming to the plank, stepping the left foot forwards. Toes of the right foot stay tucked under. Left knee on top of the left ankle. And once you're set, bring it up. And just shoulders stay relaxed, neck is free. And just bring the arms up. Inhale. On the exhale, left arm opens towards the back. 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, we bring it all the way back to center. Inhale. On the exhale, right arm opens to the back. Hold it. Breathe through it. For 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, center. Good. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale to the center. Inhale, right arm back. Exhale to the center. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale to the center. Inhale, right arm back. Exhale to the center. Last round. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale to the center. Inhale, right arm back. Exhale to the center. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop. Left foot back, pedaling the knees, easing the quads, gradually transitioning to your downward dog. Giving a nice stretch for those hamstrings, those calves. Holding it there. For 3 and 2 and 1. Looking forwards and start walking towards your hands. Exhale, release now, forward fold. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Head is heavy, arms are heavy. Shoulders loose. Gently bending your knees. And we're going to start rolling up very, very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to standing. Nice. Great. And from there, we're going to start shifting the weight over to the right foot, taking the left foot off the ground, and go and reach with your left hand for your left foot. Knees tucked close together. And you want to feel that stretch down the left quad. Inhale, right arm up. And you can either stay here or you can explore by tilting forwards. Right arm extends out and away. Your left heel stays glued to your glute. Reach for 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, release. Little shake. Little hopping on spot and walking on spot in a hoppity way. 3, 2, 1. Good. Finding center again. Now we're going to
take it to the other side. So shifting the weight over to the left foot. Breathing out first. And just reaching with that right hand to grab the right foot. Bring both knees together. Hold it. Gradually let the left arm rise. And again, you can either keep it that way, which is great already, great stretch, or you can start tilting forwards. So the body moves forwards, the right knee moves towards the back, and your right foot stays glued to your body, glued to the glutes. Holding 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly coming up. Exhale, release and loose. Nice. And from there, just think of the pelvis as well, just rotating from side to side like a little twist. So it can either be hopping on spot or stepping it as well. It's like a little dance, like a swing or something. So swing it 3, 2, 1, and let it ease. Back to center, arms loose. Even your jaw and your tongue are loose. Good. And let it shake. Awesome. Bring it all the way to the top of the mat for our final few salutations. Breathing out. Knees soft, feet onto the floor, spine lengthening, shoulders relaxed. Nice. And let's go. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, back opens parallel. Exhale, release, hands to the ground. Walk your feet back to the plank for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale. On the exhale, bend the elbows. You can bend the knees as well as you come down. Inhale, open to your cobra. Exhale, softly coming down. Tucking the toes under, moving back, downward dog. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forward, start walking to your hands. Exhale, now release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up, arms from the sides or center. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Walk your feet back. Bend the elbows down. Inhale to the cobra. Exhale, bring it down. Tuck your toes under. Downward dog for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forwards, come and walk towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up. Arms from the center or sides. Exhale, hands to chest. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Walk your feet to the plank. Bend the elbows down. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, moving back. Downward dog for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forwards, walk to your hands. Exhale, release, now forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. And from there, bring it all the way down. all the way to the ground. And we're going to take it all the way back to the plow. So you can either rock it back and forth until your legs reach behind your back, or you can just simply stay on your back and let the legs reach up towards the ceiling. So whichever way you want to go, you can move a couple of times back and forth to gain some momentum for it. And then eventually legs pop behind your back. And you can experiment with a couple of variations here. You can either think of the spine lengthening here. So your pelvis, your sitting bones trying to reach up towards the ceiling. That's variation number one. And number two would be an all-rounded version. So think of your knees bending, think of your spine curving, just becoming a tiny little bowl here. Whichever of the two. Or both. At some point, one after the other. Nice. And from there, softly, we can start rolling back very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, allowing the pelvis to land. Great. And from there, just let the legs rest, pointed all the way towards the ceiling. Holding it for a bit. Just 30 seconds. If you find it too hard to keep your legs there, you can always go against a wall or a door or anything that can keep the legs supported at this height. For 3 and 2 and 1. Very gently bending your knees until your feet touch down, and you can either stay there on your semi-supine, or you can always let both legs extend, or you can come to your reclined butterfly with your feet together, knees open to the sides. Whatever you feel works best for your body today, you can go there. And well done. Taking a moment to witness how the body feels right now. And give it a pat on the back. Well done. And stay with the breath. That idea of expanding and releasing. Finding that spaciousness. Allowing the mind to stay focused onto the breath. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to do for now. It's just the now. Allowing every breath to recharge, to rejuvenate you. And on your own way, gently you can start inviting the body back. Moving fingers, toes, hands and feet, stretching arms and legs, twisting, turning, expanding, feeling that life force coming back, using it wisely throughout the day. And eventually just rolling all the way over to one side. And coming up to sitting. Finding your sitting bones where you are, finding your back, finding that length and width. And take a deep breath. Arms will rise, opening. Exhale, finding center, hands to chest. Find balance, find space within. And inhale, opening eyes, minds, hearts. Thank you very much for joining today. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.
Ba-dum-ba-mm, mm, mm, ba-dum-ba-mm, mm, mm, ba-dum-ba-mm, mm.